Anybody else who's just joined us, welcome, guys. Can we get started on the do now? Hi, Trevor. Hello, Mutondwa and Dumisho. Hi, guys. So great to have you here with us today.
You will see today that Miss Nikayla isn't here. She has load shedding, unfortunately. So I'm standing in for her. And I hope I do everything right, just as well as she does it.
I'm sure you will.
Salamina, you looking confident there. Have you finished the do now?
It looks like.
Yes, ma'am.
Seems like taking a sip there. Awesome stuff.
Ms. Kaka, should we ask them about their exams so long while we just wait for the last few people?
Yes, of course. Guys, we'd really like to know what you guys have already done. How many of you guys have already written all your maths papers? Who's still writing? And what did you guys write about?
Ma'am, we wrote paper 1 already.
Oh,
Okay.
When did you write paper 1?
Ma'am, Tuesday, yesterday, ma'am.
Oh, yesterday. And how did that go? Was it good?
Ma'am, 60% right.
60%?
If I could go
That's
65, but oh.
Okay. I like that mark. It's a good mark. But I think if you stay with us at Watobe, your marks are definitely going to improve, hey? Because
Yes,
we want to
ma'am.
see if with us. Yeah, I agree. What did you write? What did you write about in your first exam? Like, can you give us the topics?
Ma'am, board mass, ordering fractions, common fractions, changing mixed fraction to mixed number.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember all of them. Rounding up decimals.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Does anybody else remember what they wrote about? Can you guys let us know?
Tumisho type something.
Yes, we see.
Yes.
Tamisho says he already wrote on Monday and he's writing paper 2 next Thursday. And there's 2 people so far who are starting tomorrow. Well, guys, good luck, eh? Good luck with your papers. There's Cananello. Hi, Cananello, welcome. And who else? Who else has written? Who else has written 1 exam at least? Yandisa, when are you writing?
Ma'am, I already wrote my paper 1 for maths.
Okay, so you still
When
need
did
to
you
write
write?
paper 2.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And who else? Trevor?
Ma'am, I'm starting mine tomorrow.
Okay, also tomorrow. And Theo's
Yes,
on
ma'am.
Friday. Cananella's writing on the 23rd. Okay, so we do have people still writing next week. And tell me, are you going to be still writing exams after the end of November? Is anyone still going to be writing exams in
No, ma'am.
December?
No,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
I'm writing mine on 1 December. It's EMS paper 2.
Oh, wow.
Okay, okay.
And
And
that's the last
maths?
one.
Is anyone still,
Ma'am,
writing maths in December?
No, ma'am, that's abuse.
Oh, shame.
Ma'am,
No.
Oh, Cananello says 7th
She thinks on the
December for
10th.
Theo, 10th of December. Okay,
And the
now I have
7th.
another question for you. Next week, we're going to do some exam prep, some revision. So what are some of the things you want us to revise? Can you think of anything? Put it in the chat if you can think of something you want to revise. Is it fractions, percentages, integers, algebra, geometry? What do you think? Risha says geometry, surface area, algebra.
no, ma'am, algebraic language.
Algebraic language and algebra is the same.
Can we mute ourselves if that's okay with you guys? There's just a bit of background noise and it's taking up quite a bit of space. So if everybody can make sure they're on mute, that would be awesome.
Integers, area, and perimeter. Okay, great. Awesome. Okay, over to Ms. Kaka. I think I have a good idea of what's happening with exams.
Thank you so much.
You.
All right,
okay,
so
guys,
we're going to
enjoy the lesson. Sorry,
Thank
bye.
You, Marlene.
Enjoy the lesson.
Okay, guys, I think we remember the answers to these questions from yesterday, so we're not going to waste any time. Who can give me the answer to number 1, or A in this case? We should remember what it was in any case. Theo, go for it.
False.
Oh, was it false, guys? Remember, they told us here that it's a quarter of the children chose lemonade as their favorite drink. Now, lemonade is red, so lemonade is over here and it's 25%, and we're looking for a quarter, and because we calculate percentage out of 100, we're looking for a quarter of 100. How much is a quarter of 100, guys? Salamina, can you help him out? What's a quarter of 100?
That would be 25.
Yes, it's 25%. Good stuff. Awesome. Which means this first answer that we have over here is actually true. Okay, this one is true because we do have 25% for lemonade. Awesome. Now let's look at B. 140 children chose cola. Is that true? True or false? Okay, let's think through it a little bit. Cola is orange and cola is 150 kids. Oh, 50%, sorry, 50, not 150, 50% of all the kids. How many kids do we have, Theo? How many kids took the survey? Do you remember? It's written right at the top on the left-hand side.
260.
Exactly, 260. So what we're looking for is 50%.
260.
We're looking for 50% of 260. And 50% is the same as half. Hey, guys. Right? It's the same as half of something. Because if something is out of 100, 50% would be half. So what we're actually looking for is half of 260. What is a half of 260? You can tell me. Half of this.
Me.
Let's hear from someone else. Salamina, I know you know the answer. I know for a fact you know the answer. Who else other than Theo and Salamina? Kananelo, do you know the answer? What's half of 260? Don't panic. I can see your face. It's okay. Give it a try.
Isn't it 130?
It's 130. Well, no, you are 100% correct. It's 130. Half of 260 is 130. But our statement over here says that 140 children chose cola. So that's not correct. That's false. The answer that we're going to get over here is false. Awesome stuff, Kananelo. Well done. Awesome. All right, let's look at the next one. 15 more children chose orangeade than cream soda. Ooh, now this is a tricky one. Who can I trust to help me work this one out? Who thinks they can give it a try? This one is a bit more tricky. I know Theo and Salamina will be able to help me, but I want someone else's name. Who else can help? Dumisho, how are you feeling? Can you give it a try? Dumisho is not unmuting. I'm going to give you 5 more seconds. I hope to see a hand when I get up there. Okay, Dumisho's not answering. Jethro, can you help us?
Okay, ma'am, I'll try.
Sure, awesome. Let's go for it.
So, ma'am, the orange aid is 10% and the cream soda is 5% then.
Yes, awesome. So tell me, how much would 10% be? Let's look at cream soda. Oh, cream soda is 5%. Okay, so we're going to have to calculate 5% of 260. Okay, 5% of 260. Do you know how much that's going to be? And then if we look at orange aid, we're going to have to look at 10% of 260. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a tip on how to answer this question, because it's not actually that difficult. It looks difficult, but it's not. Okay, so if we're going to find 10% of anything, it's the same as dividing 260 into 10, right? So if I take 10 times something, some number, I need to get 260. What is that number going to be? Who can tell me?
26.
10 times what is going to give me 260?
26.
26, exactly. So we already know that this number here, 10% of 260 is 26 learners. Good. Then again, for this one, I'm just going to delete this because I want the space. But then again, our first one over here says 5% of 260. And we know that 5% is exactly half of 10%. That's half of that. So what we're going to do is look for half of 26. What's half of 26?
13.
13, exactly. All right. So now we figured out 5% and 10%. What is C going to be? They're telling us that 15 more children chose orange aid than cream soda. Are they right?
Yes.
Oh, no. What's the difference between 13 and 26?
No, ma'am. 13 can't go into 26, ma'am. You must swap them around.
Okay, yes. So 15 more would then be 13 plus 15. That would give us 28, not 26, which means their statement here is actually wrong. It's false. Okay. And that one was a really tricky one, but awesome stuff. Well done, Jethro. Thank you so much. Excellent. Who else would like to give the next one a try? It says 169 kids in total chose either cherry aid cream soda or cola as their favorite drink. Pumuzile, I'm liking it. Thank you so much. Okay, would you like to walk me through how we're going to answer this question?
Should I give the answer or the explanation and both?
The explanation and the answer would be excellent. Like that.
Okay, so it says that the 169 children in total chose either cherry cream soda and cola as a favorite drink.
Mm-hmm.
So it said 169 in total, but cola has 50%, so which means that's already 130 children, and if you add it up with the other percentages, it won't be equal now.
Will it not be equal? Okay, let's do this mathematically so that we don't kind of miss the mark here. So they're telling us that they want cherry aid, and cherry aid is 10%. So we're going to look at 10%, and cream soda, which is 5%. So we're going to add 5%, and cola, which is 50%. So we're going to add 50% plus 50%. All right. Now, if I add all of these percentages together, I'm going to get how much, Pumuzile?
65.
65%. Excellent. So what we're actually looking for here is 65% of 260. Okay. Can we calculate what 65% of 260 is? If you can get the answer for us, that would be great. But if you can also do it without using a calculator, that would be like so amazing. Salamina left. Salamina, where did you go? I thought you'd be able to help us with this one. Okay. Okay, guys, remember we had already calculated. We know what 50% is. What is 50% of 260 going to be? We did this in the question right before. What is 50% of 260? What is half of 260?
130.
130. Good. 130. So we already have 130. And then we're going to add plus 10% of 260. Jethro, you helped us with that. What was the answer for that one? 10% of 260 was?
Amen.
What is 10% of 260?
Ishmael, I forgot, sorry, man.
Okay, so 10% was 26. Remember, we just did this question, 26. Plus 5%, which is half of 26, was 13. 13, excellent. So now, if we add all of these amounts, that will tell us exactly how many children chose either drink. So what is 130 plus 26 plus 13? Pomezile, how much is that?
169.
169. So they were in fact correct. Let's look at our statement. 169 children in total chose either cherry aid, cream soda, or cola. So this statement over here is actually true. Okay, so it just takes a bit of thinking. Okay, can I get emojis? Who understands? Who's still a little bit lost? Who doesn't quite get it? Who's confused? Who doesn't know how to multiply? Guys, let me know. Trevor's laughing. I'm assuming that he doesn't quite understand his percentages. Guys, you have to practice this stuff. It's very important that you guys can already figure them out in your head without having to use a calculator, because using a calculator just makes it a little bit slower. And in maths, you want to move as fast as you possibly can. But excellent stuff, guys. Thank you for all the emojis. We are going to move on because we're going to be talking about another topic today, which is probably going to come out in your paper too. And we're going to talk about mean, mode, median, and range. No problem, Trevor, it's fine. Okay, so we're going to first start with mode. And what the mode is if we have a set of numbers, okay? If we have a set of numbers, the mode is going to be the number that occurs the most, okay? And it's very easy to remember because mode sounds like most. Mode is the number that shows up the most, okay? Got it? Mode, most. So if we look at this first example over here, for each of these groups of numbers, we're going to write down the mode. In this first set of numbers over here, what is the mode? Who can tell me?
Me.
I want you to mute, please. Mutondwa, can you help me? I'm going to ask you, Salamina, don't worry. Mutondwa, can you help me? Which number is the mode?
5.
5, exactly. Okay. Now I'm going to give you guys a different way of pronouncing this because they don't always just say mode. Okay. If they ask for this one, Dumelo, can you give us this next one over here? They might just write in your exam, what is the modal value? And if they say to you, what is the modal value? They just mean they want the mode. Okay, so if they write this, if they go, what is the modal value? What they actually want is the mode. It's the exact same thing. Okay, so Dumelo, in this set of data over here, what is the mode? So you're going to have to count. Okay, we've got 2 zeros, 0 there, 0 there. So, and then we've got 1, 2. So it's definitely not 2. How many 3s do we have? We've got 3, 1, 2, 3 3s, 1, 5. So 3 looks like the one that's got the most at the moment. And then we've got 7. 7 has 1, 2, 3 numbers, but that's the same amount as 3 as well. And 8, there's only 1. So it is possible, guys, to have more than one mode. In this case, what are the 2 numbers that are going to be the mode? Dumelo, can you tell me? Okay.
Ma'am, may you please repeat the question?
Okay, which 2 numbers are going to be our mode? Let's look at this. See how 3 has 1, 2, 3 of them. It's got 3 over there. And 7 also has 3. 1, 2, 3. They have they show up the most in the set of data. So what are my 2 modal values going to be?
3 and 7, ma'am.
Exactly, 3 and 7. Those are my 2 modal values. Okay, I hope you guys are getting me there. Does that make sense? Okay, all good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dumelo. Dumisho, can you answer the next one for us? What is the modal value over here? What is the mode over here?
Ma'am, 2.
Look through all the numbers first. I think you've already got the right answer. Yes, the answer is 2. Well done. That was very quick. Well done. Very well done. I think Ifalashu is with us today. Hi, Ifalashu. How are you? Can you not unmute for me today, Ifalashu? Are you good? Awesome. Can you give us the mode of the last one? What is the mode here? Now, this one is really tricky, guys. Have a look at it. I want everyone to have a look at it and tell me what is the mode. Okay, now in this case, every number only shows up once, right? So we can't say that all of them are the mode. You are 100% correct, Ifalashu. Because they only all show up once, that means there is no mode, which means over here. This one has no mode at all. Excellent stuff. Well done, Ifalashu. Thank you so much. Okay, does everybody understand mode? I mean, this is as complicated as mode gets. We're not going to have to calculate anything.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
You got it?
Yes,
Thumbs
ma'am.
up, thumbs down. Yes, no. Easy. I knew you guys could get it. It's so simple. Okay. Thank you, Theo. Awesome. Trevor says he's got it. Okay. Awesome stuff. Can we move on to the mean? Okay. To the mean. Okay, this one is going to be a little bit more tricky. I might need you guys to grab a calculator for this one. So if you don't have a calculator next to you, you might quickly have to run because we're going to have to do some calculating a little bit over here.
Ma'am.
I'm hearing a voice. I'm assuming it's a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, are we doing the mean now?
Are we?
Doing the mean.
Yes, we're going to be looking at the mean.
Can I do the first one?
Okay, sure. But I still need to explain how we calculate it first. I think there's some people who might not know. Okay, just hold on. If you can unmute, if you can mute for me and raise your hand for me, I'm going to call on you when it's time to answer. Okay. Awesome. Thank you very much. You're going to be my very first victim just now. All right. So we're looking at the mean, and the mean, or the definition for mean, says the average or the norm of the set of data. Now, if we look at question number 1, right, I'm going to do question number 1, and then Phumzile, ask you to do question number 2 for me. Okay. You're definitely going to need a calculator for that one. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to sum up all the values. So we're going to look for the sum of the values, and we're going to divide this by the number of values that we have. Okay. What I mean by this, number of values. There we go, number of values. What I mean is we're going to look at this first number is 6, and this one is 3. So we're going to go 6 plus 3, and we're going to add all of them, plus 9, plus 7, plus 5. And that's the number we're going to put on top here. That's the number that we're going to put over there. Then what we're going to do for the bottom number is we're going to count how many values we have. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to take the top number, however much that is, and we're going to divide it by 5. Okay. Who can tell me what the top value is over there? If I add all my numbers in my data set, how much do I get? Phumzile, can you give me the answer?
30.
6 plus 3 plus 9 plus 7 plus 5 is 30. Okay, 30, and then I'm going to take 30 and I'm going to divide it by how much?
5.
By 5. Good. And my answer is going to be, oh, there, I missed it. 30 divided by 5 is going to be 6. Okay, hold on, guys. My tablet just completely left me for a second. I'll be with you guys in just a bit. Okay, so we know that the answer for that one is going to be 6. I want you guys to take some time and calculate number 2 and number 3. I'm going to give you guys exactly 3 minutes, and then we're going to check the answers. All right, go for it.
Ma'am,
Yes. Yes, Mutondwa?
may I please answer question 3?
Okay, I will give you the opportunity to answer question 3. No problem.
Thank you, ma'am.
I hope we're still muted. Awesome stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm going to give you 10 more seconds, but I know that everybody's already got the answers for me. Okay. All right, guys, that's all the time we get. Can we answer number 2? Okay. Yes. Can I ask Anel? Hi, Anel, how are you? Can you answer number 2 for me?
Okay. 1.3 plus 0. Should I say the answer or the sum?
You can just give us the answer because I can already tell that you know how to calculate it. We're just going to add everything together, hey? All of those.
I got 9, but I don't know how to divide the 6 numbers by the 9.
That's perfectly fine. 9 divided by 6. You can just punch this into your calculator. What answer would you get? At this point, we can
1,3.
1,3, because what we're actually going to do here is simplify this, and it's going to give us 3/2, which is the same.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. So excellent stuff. Well done. Mutondwa, you are up. How do we answer number 3? Tell me.
Ma'am, so you take all of the numbers and add them together.
Okay, so that one plus that one, plus that one, plus that one. And how much do they give us?
131.
131. And how much are we dividing 131 by?
We're dividing it by 6.
By 6. And how much do we get?
Ma'am, I got 21,8.
21,8. Okay. Is everybody in agreement? I don't know how I like this number though.
Ma'am, can I ask a question?
Yes, I'm hearing a question.
Ma'am, for number 2, ma'am, isn't the
Yes.
answer is, I get ma'am, the answer is 9. Then you divide it by 6. Then it gives you 3,2. Then you in simplest form.
3,2.
Yes, ma'am.
You mean 3/2?
Yes, ma'am.
3/2.
Then in simplest forms, it gives you 1,5. But I hear you right.
Yes, you are absolutely correct. I'm sorry. Look at me doing that. Thank you for that, Yandisa. Well done for catching that. I think you're smarter than me today. Awesome stuff. 1.5. There we go. Yes, because we'll have 3/6 left. So that would give us 1/5. Well done, Yandisa. Yay. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much for that. Okay. Good catch. Awesome. All right. Does everybody understand the mean? Does somebody else have a question?
No. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can I get the question? Who's this? Who am I speaking to?
Tumelo.
Is it Tumelo? Hi, Tumelo. How can I help?
Ma'am, I wanted to ask, how did you get 131?
You just add all the numbers together. Do they not give us 131? 26 plus 27 plus 35 plus 18 plus 23 plus 27. How much do they give us?
156.
156. Okay. Who's in agreement? Can we calculate? I'm going to trust you guys here because it's an easy calculation. Do you agree with him? 156?
Yes, I'm also agree.
You also agree. Okay, 156. I'm glad that you guys are catching each other's mistakes. This is exactly what we're here for. Okay, so we've got 156 divided by 6. What's my answer going to be, guys?
26.
26. Okay, there we go. Thank you so much for that, guys. I encourage you to keep doing that. It's very important that that you guys keep doing that. Maralisa's agreeing with you guys. Well done. Okay, if you spot any mistake, guys, please speak up. Okay, it's very important that we do the maths correctly and accurately. So well done, guys, for spotting that. Well done, Tumelo. Awesome stuff. Okay. All right, can we move on? Because we all understand how to calculate the mean, right? Not the meme, the mean. Okay, thumbs up, thumbs down. Everybody's understanding how to calculate mean?
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Okay, thank you, Trevor. Awesome. Okay, guys, we're going to move on. We're going to be looking at the median. Okay. And the median is just the middlemost number. Now, something else is going to pop up as we're looking at the median. Okay, and sometimes we're going to find that the median that we're looking for sits right in between two different numbers. And we're going to have to then figure out what these numbers are. Okay, so let's look at the first set of data. You guys can already notice, you'll notice that in this particular question, in number 1, this one here, okay, we already have these numbers written in ascending order. What does ascending order mean? Who can tell me? Hands, let me see hands. Yandisa, can you tell us what does ascending order mean?
Smallest to biggest.
Exactly, smallest to biggest. Can you guys see that they're written smallest to biggest? Yes? And that is the way that we need to make sure that they are arranged in order for us to find the right median. So we're going to go in this set of numbers and we're going to go look for the middle number, the number right in the middle of the set of data. Now we can do this in 2 ways. You can just calculate how many numbers we have and then go and pick the middle number, or you can do it like one step at a time. You can go one this side, and go again, 1, 1, and then 1, 1, and then another 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. What's happened here? I don't think I'm correct here. Which is our middlemost number over here?
Ma'am, 2 of them.
There's 2 of them. Good, you've noticed that. Which 2 numbers do we have?
7.
Which 2 numbers? 7 and
8.
7 and 8. So that means that when we calculate our median, right? Yes, Theo, that's the question I'm going to answer right now. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to take 7 and 8 and we're going to find the number right in between the 2 of them. So what we can do is we can take 7 plus 8 and whatever answer we get there, we can divide that by 2. Okay. What is 7 plus 8 divided by 2?
Sorry, Teacher Coco. I think maybe just check. I think there are 9 numbers.
Are there 9 numbers? Okay, let me
Yes.
just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9 numbers. Oh yeah, guys. Okay. Thank you, Teacher Marilise, for spotting that.
But I think in the next one you'll have to do what you were about to do.
Okay, so thank you. Okay, so we look at 3 and then 13. Those 2, and then 4 and 10, and then 5 and 9, and then 6 and 8. So our middle number here, oh, sorry, I didn't quite cancel 8. Our middle number here is actually 7. Okay, yeah, there we go. There's our number there, 7. Okay, that is our median because it sits right in the middle. Or what you could do, rather than do what I did now, which is going to take you forever if there's a lot of data, what you can do is count how many of these numbers you have. Count the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you know that in the middle of 9, right, if you come from both sides, if you divide that by the first even number, the even number is going to be 8 divided by 4. And then you're going to add the one that you left behind, which is going to give you 5. So you're going to look for the 5th number. But I think that one might be a little bit more complicated for you guys. So you can just count from each side coming in. All right. Now in number 2, that's what we were about to do is what we then have to do for this one. How many numbers do we have in this set of data? Salamina, how many numbers do we have?
But we have six numbers.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. So where is my middle number here? Let's have a look. So I've got 20
no middle
and
number.
11. Exactly. So we're going to go to 12 and 18. Those 2 are canceled. So now our middle number is going to sit in between 13 and 15. Which number falls right in between 13 and 15? In this one, you can actually already see it. It's going to be
14.
14, good. Okay, the number is going to be 14. But sometimes we're not going to get data that looks this easy. It's going to look a little bit more complicated, and we might not be able to see it with the naked eye. So what we have to do, okay, not the naked eye, you might not be able to see it at first glance. What we'd have to do is take 13 and add 15 and divide these 2 numbers by 2. And then we're going to get 13 plus 15 will give us 28 divided by 2, and that's going to give us 14. And that's how we're going to find our median. Okay, I'm going to give everybody exactly 2 minutes to answer number 3, and then I'm going to pick my next victim to answer the question for me. Okay. Kananelo and Tumisho are already done. Yo, guys. Mutondwa is done. Oh, you guys are fast. And Theo too. Oh my word. Salamina. Okay, guys. All right, I give. We can answer this question. All right. Let me see. Theo, can you tell us how to solve for this one?
Number 1.
What is the first thing we're going to do here?
Oh, yeah.
Theo, I can't quite hear you. I think, Theo, your audio is breaking up a bit and I can't quite hear you. Okay, I'll give you an opportunity in the next one. Jethro, can you help us out here?
Yes,
what is going to be the median here?
And the median can be 1.
Ooh, he fell for my trick. Ooh,
And what trick?
No. Oh no, what were we supposed to do first? Who can tell us? What were we supposed to do first? Kananelo, can you tell us? What were we supposed to do first?
You're supposed to arrange the numbers from smallest to biggest.
Exactly. That's what we're supposed to do first. So we were supposed to write them 1, and then 4, and then 5, and 8, and 9. and then look for our median. Well done, Gananelo, you spotted that. Awesome stuff. Jethro, what is our median now?
5.
5, exactly. That's our median. Our median over here is 5. But awesome try. Remember, absolutely important, guys, you must write them in ascending order from smallest to biggest, and then find the median. Okay. Nice try. Very good try, Jethro. Okay, does everybody understand the median? Yes, no, up, down?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, yes.
Excellent. Loving you guys' energy. All right. Okay. We're going to look at our last. Oh, Yandisa, are we having a bit of an issue with the median? I'm seeing your hand
Yes,
up.
ma'am.
Okay. What issue are we having? How can I help?
Ma'am, you see, ma'am, let's say, ma'am, my maths sir taught me in a different way, not the ascending order way. So that's why I'm a bit confused. Like my sir said, we only need to look for a number in between, not like to set the number into smallest to biggest. So, ma'am, like it's confusing for me, ma'am.
Okay, as far as I know, that's how we calculate it. I don't know if teacher Marlies, are you still here?
Yeah. Yandisa, I think just check with your teacher, but yeah, one definitely needs to arrange it from smallest to biggest. Otherwise, you get the wrong median. It has to be arranged. So maybe just check with your teacher about that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Sure. Thanks so much, Marlies. That's what I thought as well. I thought maybe I was wrong, but no, I think that's exactly how we should do it. So just double check with your teacher. Okay, are we on to the next one? Awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Are we on to the next one? We're going to range. And I know Dumisho's going to tell me the first answer because he already said me. So I know he's going to give me the first answer. Okay, and when we are looking for the range, we are looking at the difference between the lowest and the highest value. And I wrote that specifically like that, but what I actually meant is we're going to take the biggest number and we're going to subtract the smallest number. So Dumisho, if you look at number 1, what is my biggest number?
9.
9. That is my biggest number. And what is my smallest number?
2.
2. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go 9 minus 2. And that is going to give me how much?
7.
7. And that is my range. Guys, it's that easy. That's simple. Okay, that's all. So I'm going to give everybody exactly 2 minutes to answer questions 2, 3, and 4. Let me move this thing up a little bit. There we go. We're going to answer 2, 3, and 4, and then we're going to fly through the answers because I know that you guys already know them. Okay, go for it.
Ma'am, can I ask, ma'am, quickly?
Sure.
So, ma'am, for the range, ma'am, it's only, so ma'am, you calculate the range with the highest and the lowest value.
Yes. You look for the biggest number and the smallest number, and you subtract the smallest from the biggest.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sure.
Ma'am?
I hear a voice. Yes, Mutondwa.
Ma'am, so when we, for number 3, the smallest number is -2 and the biggest number is 7. So when we subtract a positive number and a negative number, what will the number be?
Ma'am, I know, ma'am.
Okay, we're going to explain. I'm going to explain that just now. Okay, so just hold on. Everybody try and answer the rest of them, and then I'm going to get to that question. Okay. All right, I think our minute is up, and then I'm going to get to that question. Let me see, Baja, are you here? Can you answer number 2 for me? Awesome, okay. So what is our biggest number and our smallest number, and what is going to be our range? Baja, I think you're unmuted, but I can't hear a thing. Are you here with us? Or he might be having audio problems. Okay, that's not helping. And now, can you help us?
Excuse me?
Can you answer number 2 for us? What is our biggest number and our smallest number?
Our biggest number is 12.
And our smallest number? Ooh.
Our smallest number is 0.
0. Okay, and what is my range going to be?
12 minus 0.
Which is equal to?
12.
12, awesome. All right. Who wants to give a try? Who wants to give 3 a try?
Me, ma'am.
Because it's a bit difficult. I know it's looking a bit tricky. Theo, would you like to give it a try?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what is our biggest number? Is it my audio that's going wrong, or is it everybody else's audio that's not so great today?
No, I can hear you.
Okay, all right. I thought maybe it was me, but I can't hear Theo anymore, so I don't know what's going on. Salamina, can you help him out?
Oh, ma'am, the biggest number is 7.
And the
And
smallest
the
number?
smallest ma'am, minus -6.
Okay, you can choose between minus or negative. You can't say both of them at the same time.
Oh, ma'am, -6.
-6, good. All right. So how are we going to calculate the range?
Ma'am, when there's a minus and a negative, ma'am, or negative, ma'am, it becomes a plus.
It does. So we're going to have 7 minus -6, right? Which is the same thing as 7 plus 6. What's my answer going to be?
Ma'am, 13.
13, all right. And Mutondo, I know you had this question. I'm going to answer you exactly why. Now, if we think of this as a number line, what the range does, it tells us how many numbers or how far this thing stretches or how far our data set stretches. Now, if I have a number line like this, and this is the number -6 over here, number line, and all the way over here is 7. What this is actually telling me is that my data set, my range of numbers starts from here and ends all the way over there. So in between here is where my entire data set is. Okay, it tells me about all the numbers in between my data set. So if we look at the distance, if I put 0 here in the middle, let's say 0's over there. If I look at the distance between 7 and -6, the distance between them is exactly 13 units. So that tells me that my data range or all my numbers will fit in between -6 and 7. It doesn't quite tell me which value that's going to be, but all of them will kind of sort of fit in there. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Are we understanding this?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. In
Yes,
that
ma'am.
sense, Mutondwa, can you then answer number 4 for us?
Ma'am,
is
I
my
didn't
biggest
do number 4.
Oh, that's fine. Who did number 4 and can help us?
You know me, ma'am.
Okay, Salamina, what is our biggest number?
Ma'am, 1. -1.
-1. And what is our smallest number?
-8.
-8. All right. So what is my data range going to be?
Ma'am, 8 plus 1.
Oh, nope. -1 minus -8. Oh, we're forgetting. Is equal to? You already told me that this is going to turn into a positive number.
+7.
Positive.
Mom, is it gonna?
Somebody did give us the answer. It's going to be +7. Okay. All right. Are we all okay with range? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Who's still confused? Who doesn't quite understand? Are we all good?
Yes. Okay.
We're getting thumbs up all across the board. Awesome stuff. Okay, we're going to do one very quick exercise, and then we're going to play a little fun game right before we leave, because today is our last lesson, and next week you guys have Miss Clausen, I believe. She's going to be teaching you guys again. All right. Okay, so I'm going to give everybody 2 minutes. We are going to answer this question. Okay, and this question is everything that we just did all together. Okay, now it says the question up here. Let me see if I can't make my screen just a teensy bit smaller so you guys can see everything all at once. Oh, that's too small. Okay, there we go. Okay, it says here, these are the annual GEMS wins for teams in an American football league, right? Theo, unfortunately, we don't have a poll today, but we do have a Kahoot. So we're going to be doing a Kahoot at the end of this. And I think that's going to be fun. All right, now they want you to calculate the mean, the median, the mode, and the range. Now, what is the first thing we need to do when we're calculating any of those things? Who can tell me? Pumzile, what do we first need to do? With all of these numbers?
Ma'am, with the mean.
Not with the mean. Before we even get to the mean, what do we first need to do? I hope you guys are muted. Are we muted? What do we first need to do? Who can help her? What's the first thing, absolutely first thing we need to do? Jethro, what is the first thing we need to do?
Ma'am, arrange them from smallest to biggest.
Excellent. Awesome stuff. You remembered. Pumzile, do you remember now?
Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to start at 29. Okay, and I've already arranged them for you guys here, 29 all the way to 105. All right, now we can calculate the mean. You're going to need a calculator because we're going to fly through these. Everybody grab a calculator, answer A, B, C, and D for me, and I'm going to take it from there. All right, guys, I think that's all the time we're going to give this. Okay, so who can give me the answer for the mean? Who's the first person who can give me the answer? Yandisa, can you give me the answer? What is the mean of the set of data? Are we not sure? Timelo says, not me. Okay, guys, remember, we're going to have to add them. This is why I said we needed a calculator. We're going to have to add all of these together, plus, all of them. And if you add all of them, they should give you 1,242. And we're going to divide that by the number of data sets that we have. In this case, we've got 18 of them. Right, so we're going to take this and divide by 18, and we should get 69 as an answer. Did anybody else get 69, or was everybody waiting for me to calculate it?
Yes, ma'am, we got it.
Okay, did you guys also get 69? Okay, awesome. What is my middle number? You can see my median. What is my median?
Ma'am, can I answer?
Yes, what is my median?
Ma'am, 71.
71. We've got 18 sets of data, so it should be somewhere in between two numbers. It should be sitting in between 70 and 71. What is the middle number right there? You can give us the answer. Yeah, Disa, your hand is still up. Are you able to give us the answer?
Ma'am, I'm still calculating.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Okay. So I'm going to take 70 and I'm going to add 71, 70 plus 71, add those, divide by 2. And what answer will I get?
Ma'am, 7,8. Sorry, ma'am.
I don't think that's the correct answer. Can anybody else help us? 70,5. Yes, I did hear that. Thank you very much. 70,5. What is my mode? Which number shows up the most here?
You can answer.
Yes, go for it.
105, ma'am.
It's 105. Yes, it's the only one that shows up twice. Are we sure about that? Yes.
No, ma'am.
No? Is there another number that shows up again? Remember, mode is the number that shows up twice, but 70 is only once. See that? 70 only shows up once in this set of data. Okay. All right. And what is my range? My range should be easy because I've already arranged these numbers in ascending order for you guys. So I'm just going to take 105, divide by 29. And what answer am I going to get, Trevor?
76.
Awesome stuff, 76. All right. Okay, and that's how we calculate all of these. Okay, these are super, super easy. Maralise, I'm wondering if I could cheat and we could have a Kahoot anyway. Is that possible, or is Eric completely going to kill me?
No, sure. We just have to find out from the learners if they are able to stay on and if they want to play the Kahoot.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you guys,
Yes, ma'am.
do you guys want to go, or do you guys want to stay and play the Kahoot?
Ma'am, we can
Play
stay.
the Kahoot.